The shadows dance on grimy walls as Jade Fist moves cautiously through the darkness. What's that sound? Jade kneels down, her hands searching the ground until they find a small, furry body. What's happening? I can see. The world around her bursts into vivid color and movement, overwhelming her senses.
Watch where you're going, kid.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Wait a minute. You're that blind fighter I've heard about. Jade Fist, right?
Who's asking?
Name's Raven. Ex-fighter. I've seen you train at the dojo. You've got potential, kid.
I don't need your approval.
Feisty. I like that. But you might want to watch that attitude. It'll get you killed in. Well. What do we have here? Zephyr. What's a shapeshifter scout doing in this part of town? Jade Fist. Your reputation precedes you. The Chimera Arena awaits.
I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone.
I'm afraid that's not an option.
Raven draws his sword, ready for confrontation.
I wouldn't if I were you, Raven. Now, shall we? Welcome to your new life, Jade Fist. The Chimera Arena awaits below.
I can't see. How am I supposed to? Her words cut off as she accidentally brushes against a rat scurrying by. It's happening again. I can see through the rat's eyes.
What are you muttering about?
Nothing. Let's go. They descend the stairs, Jade using her newfound ability to secretly guide them past hidden traps.
How did you know to duck there?
I felt a change in the air current.
Right.
As they reach the bottom, a massive iron door looms before them.
Prepare yourselves. The real test begins now.
They step through the doorway into the unknown depths of the Chimera Arena. I can't believe we made it through that death trap of a labyrinth only to end up in this gladiatorial nightmare. How am I supposed to fight when I can barely control this new ability?
Listen, kid. Forget about that weird animal vision thing for now. Stick to what you know. Use your other senses. Feel the vibrations in the ground. Listen for your opponent's movements. Don't be ridiculous, old man. This is the Chimera Arena. Normal fighting techniques won't cut it here. Jade, you need to embrace your new power. It's the only way you'll survive.
Both of you, shut up! I can't think with all this conflicting advice. Suddenly, a loud gong reverberates through the chamber.
Fighters, prepare for combat. Jade Fist versus Fang the Wolf Shifter.
The massive arena comes into view, surrounded by tiered seating filled with a roaring crowd.
Remember, stay calm and forget that. Fight dirty if you have to. There are no rules here.
Both of you, back off!
Ladies and gentlemen, shapeshifters and humans alike, welcome to the Trials of the Beast. Our newcomer, the blind warrior Jade Fist, faces the undefeated Fang. Let the battle begin. I'll tear you apart, little girl.
I can't see. There are no animals here to connect with. I need to see. I need to connect with something, anything. I can see through Fang's eyes. The mental connection overwhelms both fighters.
What in the name of the Shapeshifter Society is happening?
The crowd erupts in chaos.
Due to this unexpected turn of events, I declare this match a draw.
Other competitors eye Jade suspiciously as she's helped to her feet by Raven and Zephyr.
What the hell did you do, kid? It seems your powers are more interesting than we thought.
I don't know what happened, but I think I've just made things much worse for myself. As they exit the arena floor, shadowy figures watch Jade intently from the upper tiers. I can't believe I managed to escape that chaotic arena after my fight with Fang, only to end up in the snake pit of shapeshifters. At least here I might find some answers about my strange new ability.
The girl's power is unprecedented. She's somehow linked with Fang's shapeshifter form.
Interesting. Perhaps she's more valuable than we initially thought.
Or, more dangerous, we need to control her. Harness her ability for our own purposes.
Leave that to me. I have ways of persuading young minds.
I was ordered to spy on her, to report her every move. But after seeing what she can do, maybe there's more to gain by helping her. Jade, we need to talk. There's more going on here than you realize.
Why should I trust you? You're one of them.
Because right now, I'm the only ally you've got. Talon, you snake. I know you're behind the accidents, happening to the non-shapeshifter fighters?
Prove it, old man. Oh wait, you can't. Because you're nothing but a washed-up, has-been with a blind girl for a meal ticket.
Raven lunges at Talon, grabbing him by the throat.
Arrest him. Assaulting an arena official is a serious offense.
Jade. Don't trust anyone. They're all.
His words are cut off as he's hauled around a corner. Show me the way, little one. Help me find Raven. Through the mouse's eyes, Jade navigates the complex layout of the Nexus. I have to find Raven and get out of here. But first, I need to know what they're planning for me. Whatever it is, I won't be their pawn. The episode ends with Jade, guided by the mouse, approaching a heavily guarded door. I can't believe I managed to free Raven from that cell only to end up here, facing the arena's champion. But I have to win this fight if we're going to escape this nightmare.
Ready to die, little girl?
The battle begins as Titan's massive fists barely miss Jade.
Madame, what are you doing?
Stop this fight at once. That girl is my daughter.
What? That's impossible.
It's true, Jade. You are the product of a union between shapeshifter and human. That's why you have your unique abilities.
Jade, we need to get out of here now. This is our chance.
But my mother...
Don't be a fool, kid. She's using you.
Jade, come with me. I can teach you to control your powers, to become who you were meant to be.
No, you abandoned me. You don't get to claim me now. Jade, Zephyr, and Raven fight their way through guards and angry spectators.
Why are you helping us, shapeshifter? Because I'm tired of being a pawn. And because I think I might be like Jade. Half human, half shapeshifter.
They burst through a final door, emerging onto the city streets. We can't go back to our old lives. We're fugitives now.
Story of my life. Always running from something. I know some people who might help us. Other half-breeds like us, Jade. They've formed a resistance against both human law and shapeshifter society.
Then that's where we'll go. I'm done being manipulated by others. It's time I forge my own path.
Run, my daughter. Grow stronger. Because when we meet again, you'll need every ounce of power you can muster.
The screen fades to black as sirens grow louder and the city's lights flicker ominously. The end. Dr. Eldritch Tentacleson mutters to himself as he works.
Just a little more heat. Come on, you beautiful mystery. Show yourself.
The ice in the container begins to crack and shift.
Yes, it's alive. Hello there, magnificent being. I'm Dr. Eldritch Tentacleson, and I have so many questions for you.
A sleek black helicopter lands on the snow.
Let's see what kind of mess we're dealing with this time.
Sarah enters to find chaos.
You must be Agent Hawkins. Thank God you're here. That lunatic Tentacleson has gone too far this time.
What exactly is the situation, Dr. Frost?
He's awakened something. Something that shouldn't exist. We need to contain it immediately.
Sarah and Amelia burst into the lab.
Dr. Tentacleson, step away from that thing immediately.
How dare you? This is a sentient being, not a thing, and we were just getting acquainted.
You fool. Do you have any idea what you've done? That creature is warping reality itself.
A minor side effect, I'm sure. The knowledge we could gain from Sothrail is worth any temporary inconvenience.
This isn't a debate. We're shutting this down now.
Suddenly, the entire station shakes violently.
The ice shelf. It's breaking apart.
Everyone out, now.
Come on, my new friend. Our adventure is just beginning.
Tentacleson, stop right there.
The characters race out of the collapsing station.
Well, that was quite the escape from the collapsing research station. I never imagined we'd end up in whatever this place is.
What in God's name is this place, Tentacleson? What have you gotten us into?
Fascinating. It appears we've been transported to some kind of interdimensional space. Look at these crystals, Sarah. They're unlike anything I've ever seen.
Oh great, just what we needed. More of your fascinating discoveries.
Zotharila emits a series of strange sounds.
You recognize this place, don't you? Oh, the things you could teach us.
Well, what have we here? More visitors to the Whispering Caverns?
Who the hell are you?
Professor Archibald Blackwood, the disgraced archaeologist? I thought you disappeared years ago.
Disappeared? No, my dear boy. I've been right here, studying these realms for years. And now, it seems, my patience has paid off.
The group moves through the caverns, with Blackwood leading the way.
Welcome to the Whispering Caverns, a nexus of realities. Every crystal here is a window to another dimension.
And we're supposed to just trust you?
Incredible. The implications for interdimensional travel are staggering.
Dr. Tentacleson, Agent Hawkins. By order of the government, you're to surrender that creature immediately.
Smith, how did you follow us here?
Stop. You'll destabilize the entire cavern.
The fool is right. Cease fire immediately.
Everyone, take cover.
No, we can't be separated.
Zothrila seems to meld with the very fabric of the cavern. The scene ends with a cacophony of shattering crystals and screams as the characters are flung into different dimensions.
By Darwin's beard, we've been flung from the collapsing Whispering Caverns into I don't even have words for this place.
What kind of nightmare is this, Tentacleson? Where the hell are we now?
Welcome, my dear colleagues, to Relia, the city of the old ones.
And how exactly do you know that, Professor?
Oh, I have my ways, Agent Hawkins. I have my ways.
The trio navigates through a building with stairs that lead in impossible directions and rooms that seem to fold in on themselves.
Fascinating. The very structure of this place defies our understanding of physics.
What in God's name are those things?
Ah, the MIGO. Caretakers of Relia. Allow me to communicate with them.
Did you know he could do that?
No. But I'm beginning to think our dear professor has been keeping quite a few secrets.
The group enters a vast chamber filled with strange pulsating machinery.
Incredible. This technology. It's beyond anything we've ever seen. If I'm interpreting these glyphs correctly, this device could seal the dimensional rifts.
Then we need to use it. Now, before more of those things show up.
Absolutely not. Do you have any idea of the knowledge we could gain here?
Step away from the device, Dr. Tentacleson.
Smith, you fool. You don't know what you're dealing with.
Now, my friends, seize them.
Eldritch, don't.
Oh no. It wasn't supposed to do this.
The device activates, emitting a blinding light.
You've done it now, Tentacleson. The barriers between worlds are collapsing.
The scene ends with everyone being scattered across different realities.
Great Scott, we've been scattered across realities by that infernal device in Relia, only to end up in this nexus of all possible worlds.
Tentacleson, where the hell are we now?
Welcome, my dear colleagues, to the nexus of realities. The crossroads of all existence.
Blackwood, you seem awfully comfortable here. What aren't you telling us?
Oh, Eldridge. Always so curious, yet so blind to the bigger picture.
End of the line, Tentacleson. The creature belongs to us now.
Behold, the culmination of my life's work. With Exothrila's power and this nexus, I can reshape reality itself.
You manipulated us all along. You're insane.
But think of the scientific possibilities, Sarah. We could rewrite the laws of physics.
The only thing getting rewritten is this abomination's DNA.
The barriers are collapsing. We have to do something.
The characters battle their way to the center of the nexus, where a pulsing orb of pure energy floats.
At last, ultimate power is within my grasp.
We have to stop him. But what about Exothrilla?
I don't know what to do. The fate of all realities hangs in the balance.
Decide quickly, Doctor. This thing won't stay contained much longer.
Yes, I can feel the power of creation itself.
I'm sorry, old friend, and I'm sorry to you too.
A blinding flash engulfs everything.
Eldritch? Eldritch.
No, my power, my destiny.
It's over. Whatever Tentacleson did, it sealed the rifts.
The scene fades with the fate of Eldritch and Sothryla unknown. The end.